Imagine a battlefield scenario where, on one side, stand the world's most formidable military powers, the United States and Israel, armed with state-of-the-art combat aircraft, multi-million-dollar missiles, and the most advanced air defense systems on Earth. Yet, remarkably, confronting this colossal force is a weapon costing less than an ordinary automobile. This humble weapon has gradually begun to rewrite the entire equation of modern warfare. Many military analysts now argue that, thanks to this drone, Iran has devised a strategic doctrine focused not on brute force, but on leveraging ingenuity and economic efficiency to exert pressure on its adversaries. One can easily grasp the profound shift in the economics of war when a drone, costing merely a few $1,000s, requires a multi-million-dollar missile to be intercepted. At the very heart of this enigma lies a peculiar Iranian weapon, the Shahed 136, a kamikaze or suicide drone. Indeed, we are currently navigating an era where warfare, global geopolitics, and economic instability have cast a shadow of uncertainty over the career prospects of countless individuals. Although the Shahed 136 may appear quite unremarkable at first glance, resembling neither a massive combat jet nor a menacing missile, the reality is that, over the past few years, this diminutive weapon has quietly begun to revolutionize the very concept of modern warfare. For until now, the prevailing wisdom held that a nation's power on the battlefield was directly proportional to the sophistication and costliness of its weaponry. The Shahed 136, however, appears to be turning that conventional wisdom on its head. Consider the figures. The renowned American Tomahawk cruise missile costs several $1,000,000. Russia's Kayak 101 cruise missile carries a price tag approaching the $1,000,000 mark. And even Iran's indigenous Fateh 101 ballistic missile can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yet, amidst all these high-value assets, emerges a weapon priced at a mere few $1,000s, often costing less than an average used car. That weapon is the Shahed 136 drone. And herein lies the true secret of this drone's formidable power. It is frequently referred to as a kamikaze or suicide drone. In military parlance, it is also known as loitering ammunition. Unlike a standard missile, it does not strike directly. Instead, it loiters in the sky for an extended period, actively searching for its target, much like a predatory bird hunting for prey. Some targets are elusive. They may appear briefly for a moment, only to vanish again within a matter of seconds. Consequently, this drone circles above the target area for a considerable time, patiently awaiting the precise moment to strike. When that moment finally arrives, it suddenly dives downward, detonating upon impact to obliterate the target, and is itself destroyed in the process. Another peculiar characteristic of this drone is its sound. As it flies through the air, the noise of its engine closely resembles that of a scooter. For this reason, it is often referred to as a flying scooter, as it is powered by a small two-stroke engine that functions much like a scooter's engine. This distinctive sound often instills fear in those who hear it. For when one detects this specific noise in the sky, they realize that something is approaching. The drone measures approximately 3.5 meters in length, with a wingspan of about 3 meters. The entire aircraft weighs a mere 220 kilograms. It carries an explosive warhead at its nose, the weight of which can range from 30 to 50 kilograms. Located at the rear is a propeller that rotates to propel the drone forward. Additionally, the drone is equipped with a standard two-stroke gasoline engine. This engine is capable of generating up to 50 horsepower, enabling the drone to fly at speeds of approximately 200 kilometers per hour. It does not feature a dedicated cooling system. Instead, as the drone flies rapidly through the air, The airflow itself serves to cool the engine. To help the drone maintain stable flight, it features a control fin located at the rear. The wings are equipped with flaps and elevons, which assist the drone in changing direction. These components are controlled by small servo motors. Situated at the center of the drone is a compact computer system that manages the entire flight operation. Additionally, it houses a GPS system that utilizes satellites to pinpoint the drone's exact location. Should the GPS fail for any reason, the drone switches to an inertial navigation system. The sensors within this system calculate the drone's speed and heading to keep it on the correct flight path. In some instances, this drone is even capable of detecting radar signals. If the radar signal from an air defense system is detected, the drone can autonomously launch an attack against that specific target. For if the radar component of a defense system is destroyed, the entire system is effectively rendered blind. This drone takes to the skies via a specialized launcher truck. Mounted atop the truck is a launch rail, upon which the drone is positioned at an angle. Subsequently, the small rocket booster attached to its underside is ignited. It is this booster that rapidly propels the drone into the air. Once the drone's primary engine activates, the booster automatically detaches. This drone boasts a range of approximately 2,000 kilometers. However, its true strength lies in the fact that these units rarely attack in isolation. Frequently, multiple drones are launched simultaneously. On occasion, over 100 drones may take flight together. Crucially, they do not all strike a single location. Rather, they select distinct targets. These drones typically do not fly at high altitudes, but instead skim close to the ground. Consequently, they often evade radar detection for a considerable period. By the time they are finally detected, it is often already too late. While it is technically feasible to destroy them, this is precisely where the most significant challenge arises. Cost. A single drone may cost merely a few $1,000s, yet destroying it often necessitates the use of a missile costing hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. For instance, the Tamir interceptor missiles utilized by Israel's Iron Dome system are vastly more expensive than the drone itself. Furthermore, employing American Patriot missiles drives that cost up several-fold. Simply put, destroying an inexpensive drone often requires deploying a weapon that costs many times more than the drone it is intended to destroy. Moreover, when hundreds of drones launch a simultaneous assault, even the most sophisticated air defense systems eventually buckle under the strain. For this very reason, many military experts regard the Shahed 136 not merely as a drone, but as a symbol of a new reality in modern warfare, a reality in which a small drone, costing just a few $1,000s, contends against weaponry worth tens of millions. Many may have already heard that the stockpiles of interceptor missiles held by Israel and the United States are beginning to dwindle. This is because, while Iran can rapidly mass-produce these drones in vast quantities, the manufacture of advanced interceptor missiles remains a far more time-consuming and prohibitively expensive undertaking. So, ultimately, it is now largely possible to anticipate which direction this battle will take and what lies ahead.